Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News. Fans, the newest season of The Bachelor is set to premiere in a few weeks, and it appears the women who competed for Grant Ellis's heart had a hard time believing he was real as they filmed. The upcoming 29th season of the ABC show has already revealed some big plot points, including Grant seemingly being stuck between his final two women and his determination to find a wife. While the season has also faced some backlash ahead of its airing, a new promo shows that the season will likely follow some similar patterns as the seasons before. In the clip, Grant is seen as he travels with the women in various beautiful locations around the world and engages in steamy moments. Susanna repeatedly asks Pat McFadden about government failings. However, it appears the women are also surprised as they get to learn more about him, and they're not sure how real he is as a result. The disbelief comes as the women gush about him, both on the first night as they meet him and later on in the season. "Where did y'all find this man?" one of the women says in the clip, provided exclusively to Entertainment Weekly. "Is this real? Is he real?" another asks. The clip also showcases Grant as he shares sexy smooches with the women as well, and of course also gives fans a sneak peek at one woman potentially falling deeply for him. "You agree you are 18 or over. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our knowledge of you. Unsubscribe at any time. More info." The sexy kiss of the women who are competing for Grant's love have not been confirmed, but the identities were leaked early on for the potential connections. Among them were several women who live close to Grant's hometown of Newark, New Jersey. 6 of the women all come from New York, meaning if Grant has a connection to them, he could eliminate the distance factor that has played a role at times in the show's
charm of
couples
Grant
splitting up.
Ellis. When Grant Ellis stepped out of the limo on night 1 of The Bachelor season 29, everything felt like a movie. A former Navy officer turned motivational speaker, Grant was immediately labeled America's gentleman. Clean-cut, soft-spoken, and mesmerizingly blue-eyed, he looked like he walked straight out of a Nicholas Sparks novel. Women gasped. A few cried. The internet declared him the perfect bachelor within the first 20 minutes of the premiere. But as the season progressed, that perfect image began to crack. And now, in the new explosive trailer for the second half of the season, the women aren't just questioning his choices, they're questioning who he even is. "He's fake," one contestant sobs in the teaser, mascara running down her cheeks. Another says angrily, slamming a champagne flute on a table. A third whispers in a confessional, "He promised me I was the one, and then I saw him say the exact same thing to her." Fans weren't ready, and neither were the women. The first signs. It started subtle. During week 3, contestants noticed something strange. Grant was repeating phrases, word for word. "You're magnetic," he told Delilah during a romantic garden walk. "You draw me in like no one else." But that same night, viewers watched as he told Alyssa the exact same thing. "You're magnetic, you draw me in like no one else." Was it just coincidence? Maybe. But then came the group date in Tulum. Grant had taken 8 women to a cenote, the natural swimming hole hidden deep in the Mexican jungle. The moment was romantic. Candlelit paths, Mayan drums, rose petals scattered along ancient stone steps. But behind the scenes, tensions simmered. "He's just too polished," muttered Sierra, a 27-year-old ICU nurse from Denver. "Like, he says all the right things too perfectly." Elena, a social media manager from New York, agreed. "I don't think we've seen the real him yet." That night, in the confessional booth, producers' mics picked up an unguarded moment. Elena whispered, "I think Grant's playing a role. I don't think he's here to fall in love." The leak. Everything changed the moment the leak hit the internet. Halfway through the season, a former college classmate of Grant's, Carly Mendez, uploaded a TikTok that went viral within hours. The caption, "The man you're watching on The Bachelor is not who he says he is." Hashtag Grant Ellis, hashtag fake bachelor, hashtag receipts in bio. In the video, Carly claimed Grant had been notoriously manipulative in college, dating multiple girls at once, saying whatever he needed to get ahead, and ghosting women after saying, "I love you." And then came the kicker. Screenshots, text messages, photos, a cringe-worthy video of Grant calling himself a master of emotional connection. The women in the mansion didn't see it right away. Phones were banned, but the producers knew. And within days, the footage of that moment, the moment the leak was revealed, was edited into the new trailer. It's brutal. Grant, sitting in a blazer by a fire pit, looks confused as Elena confronts him. "Do you remember Carly Mendez?" He freezes. "I think we all deserve to know," she presses, her voice trembling. "Were you being real with us or just performing?" Cut to another contestant, Sierra, in tears. This isn't just about heartbreak. This is about betrayal. The group uprising. For the first time in Bachelor history, several women joined together to confront the lead. It's mid-season. There are still 10 women left. Emotions are raw. And the trailer teases what Bachelor Nation is calling the revolt episode. We see 7 of the women, led by Elena, Sierra, and Jasmine, demanding a sit-down with Grant. "We don't feel safe being vulnerable with someone who can't be honest," Sierra says. Grant looks visibly shaken. The charm is gone. The confident, composed gentleman is stuttering. I don't even know what's going on right now. This is insane." Elena snaps. "That's the problem. You act like we're crazy for questioning you, but you haven't even once taken responsibility for anything." And in a now iconic clip, Jasmine delivers the line that will live in Bachelor infamy. "You want a wife? Be a man, not a mirage." Social media blew up. Behind-the-scenes drama. According to inside sources, producers were scrambling. They weren't expecting this kind of backlash, a crew member told Reality Rose Weekly. Grant was supposed to be the safe bachelor, no scandals, no controversy. But once the women stopped playing along, it all unraveled. Contestants reportedly began comparing notes. "He told me I was his safe space," said Sierra. "He told me that too," said Leia. "I thought it was a special thing between us," whispered Taylor. "Now I just feel stupid." And then, during the overnight date episode, a staple of the franchise, Grant made a move that left even producers stunned. He refused to give out a rose after the fantasy suite with Delilah. In a tearful confessional, she says, "He told me he loved me. We had the most intimate night. Then in the morning, he said, 'I don't think I can do this.'" The trailer shows her leaving the resort in tears, gripping her suitcase. The dark turn. By week 9, things had shifted completely. Gone was the sweet piano soundtrack, the romantic beach montages, the glowing testimonials. Instead, the trailer showed dramatic music, stormy skies, and voices full of doubt. In a dramatic final teaser, host Jesse Palmer asks Grant directly, "Can you honestly look at all these women and say you were here for love?" Grant stares at him silent. Then he leans back, covers his face with his hands. No answer. A woman returns. One of the most shocking moments teased in the trailer is the return of a previously eliminated contestant, Lana, the fiercey, no-nonsense artist from Miami. She was cut in week 4, right after warning Grant, "You come off as too perfect, and that usually means something's being hidden." Now she's back, and she's got tea. The trailer shows her storming into a cocktail party, shocking everyone. "You wanted real? I've got real," she says, throwing a folder on the table. "What is this?" Grant asks. "Your past, your patterns, and your truth." The trailer cuts to black. A rose that shatters everything. In the most emotional scene yet, the women prepare for the final rose ceremony. Only two remain. Kiera, a gentle elementary school teacher from Portland, and Juliana, a bold entrepreneur from LA. But instead of a happy ending, the trailer hints at chaos. Kiera is seen sobbing in a limo, whispering, "I believed him. I loved him." Meanwhile, Juliana throws the rose at Grant's feet. "You think this means something? Keep your flower." The screen fades to black as Grant stares, speechless, the final rose untouched. Public backlash. Before the season has even finished airing, Grant Ellis is already facing backlash across social media. #FakeBachelor is trending weekly. Reddit threads are dissecting every interaction. Instagram accounts are compiling lies Grant told. TikTok edits show him saying the same things to multiple women, side by side. Some fans still defend him. "I think he got overwhelmed," one commenter wrote. "He's human." But others are less forgiving. "He weaponized vulnerability," said another. "He knew exactly what to say and when to say it." Grant breaks his silence. Just days before the Women Tell All episode, Grant uploads a 10-minute video to Instagram titled "The Truth." He's seated on a couch, no music, no editing. "I want to start by saying I'm sorry." He admits he struggled to be authentic, that he was scared, that he tried to be what everyone wanted, and in doing so ended up hurting good people. But for many fans and contestants, it's too little too late. Lana responds with a video of her own. Sorry only counts when it's not rehearsed. What's next? As Bachelor Nation waits for the After the Final Rose special, one question remains. Was Grant ever real? Was the man America fell for on night one, the charming, poetic, navy-suited gentleman, just a character? Or did the pressure of love under the spotlight turn a real man into a polished mirage? One thing is certain. The Bachelor Season 29 will go down as one of the most explosive, controversial, and unforgettable seasons in the franchise's history. And as one woman chillingly says in the final shot,